Whether you choose to roll along on your bicycle or in your car, be mindful of all roadworthy vehicles. Bicycles are a legal form of street transportation, and cyclists have the right to travel on all public roads just like drivers, even where bike lanes and sharrows aren't present. All roads, not just ride the city routes, are fair game for travel by bicycles. Cars, trucks, and bikes need to follow all traffic laws. Be a good neighbor by giving each other the same safety considerations. Drivers can help protect themselves and cyclists by leaving at least 3 to 4 feet of space between their car and the riders when passing in narrow areas. If you have room, pass cyclists like you would another car by using the opposite lane if it's clear and safe. If you're riding your bike and there isn't enough space to share the road with a vehicle, move to the center of the lane so drivers can clearly see you. It's never a good idea to follow too closely, either on a bicycle or in a car. Avoid riding your bicycle against traffic. Ride with the flow of all vehicle traffic on the right side of the road, single file, and don't weave in and out. It's easy for drivers to misjudge the speed of a bike. Drivers should watch for cyclists before making turns. Yield to oncoming cyclists when turning left. Slow down and wait for cyclists to clear the area before turning right. Yield to cyclists using bike lanes. If you can't see a bicycle in your blind spot, a cyclist won't see your vehicle's next move. Cyclists and drivers should move predictably and anticipate as much as possible. Riding where drivers are already looking and making eye contact helps avoid accidents. Drivers and cyclists can share the road best when watching out for mutual hazards and giving each other space. And remember, expect the unexpected where children are riding nearby.
Being aware is probably one of the safest things that a bicyclist and a motorist can do while they're out on the roadway. It's not just bicyclists, it's scooters, it's motorcyclists, it's pedestrians. When you're in that vehicle, when you're on a bicycle, you have to be aware of your surroundings, what's around you vehicle-wise, what's coming up in the road. Just like if you were in a vehicle, bicyclists have to be just as safe.
Keep an eye out for cyclists when opening your car doors on the side of a street or when pulling out of a parking space or a driveway. Use hand signals when biking and turn signals while driving to notify everyone of your next move. Be sure to use vocal signals or a bell when you're zooming down a recreational trail near pedestrians. Before you roll out to ride the city with the whole family, make sure to discuss basic rules of the road with children that are below driving age. Make sure your family knows how to stop at stop signs and intersections and how to hand signal for right and left turns before heading out on new adventures. It's never too early to learn how to share our roadways, and knowledge is power. Using your car's horn close to a cyclist can startle the rider and potentially cause an accident.
Riding your bicycle on the sidewalk is legal in most areas, except in some commercial districts like historic downtown Cape Girardeau. Since walking or jogging pedestrians use sidewalks and travel more slowly, they have priority over cyclists. High-speed riding belongs on streets, not sidewalks. Since sidewalks are narrower than roadways or trails, please consider the safety of pedestrians and use audible signals when approaching. Using earbuds or headphones while riding or driving is never a good idea and is illegal in some cases. You'll want to make sure to give yourself a chance to hear cars, pedestrians, and other bicycles around you. Wearing lighter and brighter colors when cycling makes you and your bike much easier to see. Make sure your clothing and shoes will not obstruct your movement or won't get caught in your bike. If you're riding a bicycle, you're not immune to traffic tickets. Both cyclists and motorists can be cited for breaking local and state driving laws. Additional Missouri state roadway and safety regulations for bicycles include making sure you can stop on a dime if necessary. Your brakes should work properly. You have to be able to stop within 25 feet when traveling 10 miles per hour on dry, level, clean pavement.